Shonen genre has came a long way. We got Dragon Ball, the Shonen classic, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, the big three. After the big three, the Shonen scene died down a bit, leaving only One Piece, so carrying the entire Shonen genre on its own. Then My Hero Academia and Black Clover came, and Shonen genre is great again. Then the pandemic happens, and comes the era of Dark Trial, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Chainsaw Man. And now Demon Slayer has ended, and so will My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen soon. So which shonen manga will carry the next generation? You might say Dan 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 and Gachiyakuta, both of which have similar traits if I do say so myself. Both of them have these weird quirks like very quirky and over-the-top kind of characters, as you can already see in Chainsaw Man and Martial. But you gotta know that we are entering the fast-paced battle shonen manga era by the looks of it. You might notice the manga panels are getting fewer and fewer in today's manga in general. Everything is getting faster, as we all do in this recent society too. Our attention spans are getting worse and worse, and with so many mangas coming out left and right every week, we got so much manga to read, and then there are seasonal animes, which will never end. The world needs to chill a bit, man. To be honest, I don't want the manga to enter this fast-paced time. I want it to slow down like the way it was back then. This is of course entirely subjective. I don't know you guys, but I'm feeling overwhelmed these days, searching which manga is worth covering and recommending and reading. Really, the sole reason for me to make this kind of manga video is to just recommend you guys a good manga to read from all of these sea of mangas, because I believe there is a manga for everyone. So today let me say on this manga called Far East Chimera. I've only read up to 12th chapter of this manga, and I have high hope for this manga. This story follows a girl who is kind of like a hunter who hunts a monster called Chimera to make a living, and so does other people in this world too. There is also organizations which mainly focus on hunting down chimeras, and there are ranks among them. You know, typical shonen stuff. But instead of aiming for the best hunter in the world or venturing out to the world for adventures, our main protagonist just wants to do this. After all years of hunting Chimera, she saved enough money to build the house she wanted and just relaxed there after a hard day of hunting down Chimeras, which she does so very well by using her favorite spear to defeat Chimeras. Of all things in the world, what she only wants is peace. Until one day, the Chimera came to attack her town and destroy her house in the process. Mind you, she was coming back from shopping when she sees the injured people along the way, but she just ignores them and heads straight for her house. That's how much her house meant to her. On the verge of death, what she saw was not a Chimera, but a humanoid Chimera who can shapeshift from animals to even human form, and they are intelligent ones too. Now, what I know about Chimera so far is that Chimera in this world can take shapes of the thing they eat, and they evolve farther and farther into stronger Chimera. You see, our protagonist is actually dead right from the very first chapter. If not for this humanoid Chimera who saved her from death by giving her Chimera power, which apparently have regenerated abilities. So yeah, our protagonist now have Chimera powers. How cool is that? Well, now since she has lost her house except her beloved spear, she has nothing else to do anymore. Then one day, this girl came up to her to offer a deal that she will give her a house if our protagonist decides to help her reach the number 1 coordinator, which is essentially a manager for Chimera Hunter in this world, and she agrees to it because she is also seeking the Chimera who destroyed her house, and that's basically the point of this manga. It is as simple as it gets, but you know, it is a shonen manga, so just let it cook on its own, and I bet it will get better as chapter keeps piling up. So here's the catch. She now has to work with this girl while entering the Chimera Hunter organization, in which she had to compete with these badass characters such as this guy here who is #1 hunter, who love aesthetic things and not only make bundles. Since he got bored hunting chimeras, they are no longer match for him anymore. And there's another top hunter who is very egoistic, and she just can't stop saying that she is the queen and that everyone should fall in love with her. Like, come on, what is he talking about?
Wow.
Yep, she is the queen, alright. And also, our protagonist is a human-like chimera, so now she do has a potential danger of being handed down by these crazy guys. And then there is this mystery of how Chimera came to be in the first place, which ultimately raises the question of why humans and Chimera are fighting to begin with. The manga takes time to tell its story. It also takes its action scenes seriously, of course, but it also let the reader take a breather after fights too, which I don't see in most of the shonen manga these days. I mean, they do have some downtimes between big arc after another, but most of the time they are all dryly or vaguely connected with another arc, which just means they act just as a transition for the plot to advance. And like other shonen manga, downtime in this manga is just the character resting. That's it. It has nothing to do with the next arc at all, and combined with that, with a good arc, you have a slice of shonen. So yeah, for anyone who are sick of current fast-paced mainstream shonen mangas and wants to take a break while still wanting to enjoy shonen mangas, I once again would like to recommend Far East Chimera.